Welcome to the channel, everybody. If you happen to be new, we are grateful you are here, and welcome back to everyone else. What we are looking at here is our backyard rescue turtle pond, and last year about this time, we revitalized this thing and turned it into both an aquatic and terrestrial area for our rescue turtles. That got shut down over the winter time, and it's about time to bring this thing back to life. That will be coming in an upcoming video, but for today, we're going to focus on the aquatic side. We have something specific that we want to go ahead and add to this that we hope you enjoy and you will watch grow right alongside our channel. So let's get into this.
Alright guys, looking at this backyard pond real quick. This thing looks terrible, I'm going to tell you now. We got a lot of work to do to this thing to revitalize it for spring. We got to redo the terrestrial area. We got to clean out all of this old frog bit. I do have it looking nice and clear. We can see the fish, see all the goldfish down here. And in fact, why don't we go ahead and feed some of these goldfish before we get into the next part of this video. Let's see if we can get these guys to come up to the top here. I'm gonna feed them some of our favorite here, API pond food. See if they come up. Oh, there's one right there. Look at that. But we're gonna do this a different kind of way today. And in fact, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to spoon feed these guys. You ever try to spoon feed goldfish? Let's see. Look at that big old beautiful fish right there. These guys look so good in here, but everything in this pond is looking good. We have all of our shabunkins. Here comes the other one here. And we have some rosy reds down there, but we had only one loss of life all winter long in here, and it was one of the shabunkins, which I'm assuming it must have been sick or something because everything else survived and they're looking healthy. But overall, the pond did really well over the winter, and we are ready to get this thing going for spring again. I don't know if you guys remember what I did to this thing last year, but we totally fixed up this terrestrial side with these ramps for the turtles. Now, turtle soup is in here. Turtle soup is a red-eared slider. If you don't remember turtle soup, let's take a look at turtle soup. Problem is just so you guys know, turtles like this travel somewhere around a mile away from their home, and there is no water source anywhere within a mile. So I'm pretty sure that somebody probably dropped this guy over here to go into the pond, but we definitely don't want that to happen. So let's take this guy home and find something to do with it. Maybe we'll put him in the rescue pond. Now, turtle soup is in here somewhere, and she's probably either back behind the filtration or up underneath this, but her being a red ear slider, she was able to stay in here. She could actually be in the terrestrial area too, but being a red ear slider, she could stay in here because she can handle the winters here in Texas. But turtle stew, on the other hand, which is our African mud turtle or African side neck turtle, she went inside in this enclosure that we built for her right here. All right guys, here's little turtle stew, and she is in her new enclosure. Let's go ahead and show her around. You got plants, little stew, you got water access, and I am sure the first place she's gonna go is right into the water. So let's see what she does. We're gonna leave her here. Now, when we get all this stuff set back up, we will bring turtle stew back out here and get her back into this setup here. But for today, that's not what we're focused on. What we're focused on today is what's in this 5-gallon bucket. Before we get into actually putting stuff in this pond in the backyard, we need to run over to Brenton's house to help him with a bridge he's building. So let's go run over there real quick, and I'll see you back here in just a minute. Well, Brenton thinks he has 10-foot 2x4s, but in reality he only has 8 because I changed them.
And my logic seems a little off at the moment.
Why is that?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Ow.
Hey Brenton.
Yeah?
I don't mean to tell you this, but do you know why you miscalculated?
Why?
Because you're an idiot. No, you truly are. I didn't want to say anything to you.
Yeah. Is that the 10-foot? Please tell me that's not the 10-foot board. Oh my god, I used the wrong board. I literally, before I screwed into it, I go, this is a 10-foot board, right? Yeah. I used the wrong board. Dang it, dude. I really don't think the 8-foot reaches. Does it? I know it doesn't.
Well, my job's done here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look at what we have in here.
Do you see that? That
is a baby bullfrog tadpole. And in case you don't see them, they actually have their legs. Their back legs are fully developed and they are ready to become actual frogs soon, hopefully. So we're gonna get these guys into this pond because they will absolutely thrive in here and become full-grown bullfrogs. Now they have been acclimated to this water, so they are ready to go in here. So let's go ahead and get these things in here. Alright guys, well they are all in here and you can actually see a couple of them right over there swimming up. And like I said, these things will eat some of the algae in here. That's what their primary diet is as tadpoles. Now granted, these have began to morph into frogs, so they do have their back legs, which is fantastic, which means that we do not have as long to have these things as actual bullfrogs. And plus, I love the sound of a croaking bullfrog. How awesome is it going to be to have bullfrogs back here when they start their mating calls right here in our backyard pond? Yeah, make sure you stay tuned, guys. Make sure that you turn on that notification bell so you don't miss these guys growing up. But I went and put 10 of them in here, so there's nothing in here that is predatory that will eat them other than maybe the red-eared slider, and I'm not even sure that she would eat them. She's probably going to stay focused on more of the rosy reds and then the smaller feeder comet goldfish. So overall, this pond is really healthy and doing well. We just need to do some cleaning on the bottom, get everything fixed back up for the spring, because it is finally springtime in Texas. The trees are starting to bloom and we got a lot of stuff coming up this spring around the backyard, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But everything in here is doing good, so we will check on these guys later on.
One of the other things that we picked up with these bullfrogs are yo-yo loaches, and these help keep our snail populations under control within our plant grow-out systems that we use to grow plants for sale at freshwaterscrub.com. Use the code PLANTS for 10% off all of your orders. That's plants, tools, sponge filters, and anything else we offer there.
Alright guys, taking a look at our little indoor pond that is currently housing all the fish from the 300 gallon. This thing is looking good. Now, somebody did comment in my video asking, did you get the zebra spiny eels out of there? And the answer is yes, of course I did. That's why there's substrate in here actually. And everything in here is doing fantastic. Looking over here, this is our guppy breeding pond. These are our feeder guppies. Now if you look, there's so much frog bit in here. So if you need any frog bit, make sure you check out freshwaterscrub.com and pick you some up. And make sure you use the code PLANTS for 10% off. And then over here we have our shrimp breeding setup, which this one's full of frog bit and duckweed as well, so make sure you go and pick some of that up.
Alright guys, well it's been a few days since I put these tadpoles in this pond and they're doing fantastic. They are all hidden here in the pond, taking care of themselves. You can kind of see a couple of them swimming around, but they are doing absolutely amazing. So with that, hopefully you went on to enjoy this video. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. If you have not subscribed or followed us on Instagram and Facebook, make sure you do that. Links to both are down below. Visit freshwaterscrub.com. Use the code PLANTS for 10% off all of your orders. And with that guys, I have to say I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. If you are here listening to this message right now, know that you have personally impacted my life in a positive way by just simply being here watching. So thank you very much, and with that, hey, we'll see you next time.